Right, and hello folks, welcome back to another fishing episode. Tonight I've come down to Eastbourne town centre near the bandstand, and we're going to be fishing again for rays. At the moment there's not really much choice of what to target fishing wise. You've either got place during the days or rays during the evenings, and seeing as the day sessions at the moment have been hampered by tons of wind, tons of rain, and just generally miserable, the only thing I can think of doing is just to keep ploughing on at the rays and see if we can try and grab another couple for the start of the year. So that's what the plan is. So I'm fishing with Karl Page tonight. He's got his own YouTube channel. We'll have a chat with him a bit later on. He's a really nice guy. If you watch the YouTube live, you'll know who he is. Then on to my other side, I'm fishing with Cliff as well. So my plan tonight, like I said, then I'm going for rays. I'm going all in. I've got bluey and squid as bait. So let's give it a go. Right guys, so there is parts of the bait. There we go. So got a nice bigger bit there, a little bit of a smaller bit there, and you've got the head there. So I've got bluey and squid in the bucket, and we're just going to fish it and see what happens. We're fishing tide down today, which is not really favourable for rays. Usually tend to get them on the high tide or on the rise of the tide. So fishing tide down 3 hours and then back up 1 hour, so it's not really great, but we'll give it a go and see if there's any about. Right, so everything's set up ready to go. We're back on the Air Power Surf GTR, and we're back out giving it a go. Like I said, first cast is now in the water. Fishing the tide down for 3 hours, back up for 1 hour, like I said, and hopefully we will see some fishtivity. So we're long pulley rigs today, pennelled set up there, Akios Tamer hook at the bottom, and I think that's a Coxon Raw Octopus hook at the top, bluey there, yeah, grip lead, and a Trident rotor just to hold it all down. There we have it. So here is Cliff. We are down on the beach. Cliff has actually, he's gone all in tonight. He's gone 2 rods, hasn't he, Cliff?
2 rods.
So yep. What kind, Cliff? What's the plan? What's happening?
Well, I've got 1 pulley rig on and I've got 1 2-hook flapper on. So trying my options at the moment. Going for rolling leads just to see what happens. Mix and match really.
It is very cool.
Let's see what happens.
The sea is really still tonight. I mean, there's obviously a little bit of movement in the waves and that, but it is, compared to what we've had over the last couple of weeks, it is literally dead quiet, sheet of glass. So I mean, my plan was to go for rays. I mean, the water is still quite coloured. There have been some rays come out here and there, so that was my original plan. But coming down here and looking at the water, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, I should have really packed those 2-hook flappers tonight, and those smaller hooks, mate. I don't know. Yeah,
that will work, I think. But I'm also going to try and target the rays later on.
Yeah.
So yeah, give it a go. Once I've caught a little fish or two, I might change rigs over, put some bigger hooks on, bigger baits.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Yeah. I don't know if you're going to pick this up on the camera there, but we've got a lovely shot of Eastbourne Pier just behind Cliff there. It's an absolutely cracking beautiful view. It's lovely. Right, I better get on and do some fishing now. I'm always talking too much, aren't I?
Good luck.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me recently. Right, folks, so as well as Cliff fishing on the beach today, I'm joined by Karl, who's here. So Karl, you come down from Birmingham, haven't you?
I have, live in the West Midlands, come down for the weekend. This is my second day here. I go back on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's your first time night fishing as well?
It is.
Yeah.
Already cast it out and lost a rig. So read-on it, gone back out on a 3/0 pulley rig, 4-ounce lead with squid and black lug.
Okay. So what we're hoping for tonight, and guys, we're hoping to obviously fish for rays. It'll be absolutely awesome if we can get Karl a ray and also Cliff a ray as well. That would be really cool. But you know, we're out giving it a go. It's great to meet new people. I mean, Karl, what's your channel called, Karl?
It's Karl Page 8113.
So if you guys are, you know, obviously watching this and you do like fishing, check out Karl's channel. Karl is quite heavily involved within the live sea fishing community as well, aren't you, Karl?
I am indeed.
Yeah, so he does a lot of live streaming and bits and pieces like that. So that's your kind of cup of tea. Go and check him out, and hopefully we'll be able to catch some fish tonight, guys, and we'll show you what happens. Right, so I had a couple of initial inquiries to the bluey bait we sent out. It's the first cast, so we're getting a couple of taps. I mean, I personally think it's a dogfish. Going with the catch reports that come out recently, a lot of dogfish in the area, or could it be just a very large whiting? I mean, it'd be pretty good if it's a whiting, wouldn't it? Yeah, so we're going to reel this one in, have a good look, and hopefully it'll be the first fish of the evening. Right, guys, so as I called it, the first fish of the evening is a nice plump dogfish. There we go, absolutely nailed on that bottom tamer's hook there. Absolutely awesome. Bluey bait there. Let's get this fella back in and we'll hopefully try and catch some more fish. Right folks, so when unhooking a dogfish, the best thing you can do with a dogfish is to fold it into a ball. So there we go, grab the tail, grab the head and hold it like that. And then that allows us to then just simply pull the hook out like that, nice and quick. We can get the dogfish back in straight away. So let's do that now. This is the best part I like. You don't want the fish, like I said before in the last video, release them with respect. Don't just go launching them in. You go into a bit of deeper water. When it's ready to go, just gonna let him. There we go. Have a little swim out, and away he goes, straight over the wave and back out. And just as I sit down, bang, away we go again. So this is second cast. Get some nice clear bites on the tip. Is it going to show us? There we go. Nodding away like a gun. Let's have a look, see what we got. Right, so I just reeled that one in and there was absolutely nothing on there at all. So yeah, a bit of a strange one. Getting the bites, but no fish. Right, so I'm just baiting up a bluey head, which is here. There we go, all ready to go out. Just a quick tip, you punch it through the eyes with the prong of the lead and just through the gill covers there. You see all that blood coming out there? You just punch through the gill covers there, it just lets all the blood out. Let some more scent in. There we go. Look at all that coming out of there. Little tip there for you. Right folks, not much is happening at the minute. We're coming towards the low tide mark now. I knew it was going to be difficult fishing the tide down, especially fishing big baits. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Sometimes you just got to get out fishing when you can and give it a good go. So yeah, one lone dogfish is all we've had between the three of us so far at the moment. We've had a couple of missed bites. That's about it to tell at the moment. Hopefully it changes and we pull out a couple more fish out this evening. Right guys, so another fish in the bag. It is again a dogfish. I mean, these are quite nice sizes. I was on and on whether or not to take this one for the table because it did take the hook quite far down, but we managed to get it undone. So I'm going to put this one back. But yeah, there we go. So I do like putting it back if I can. If they're really deep hook, then I will take it for the table. But yeah, another nice dogfish. Let's get them back in. And hopefully on the turn of the tide we might get a target fish. Right, so just while things are quiet, just at the low water, I'm just going to prepare my baits for the incoming tide. So I'm doing bluey and squid wraps at the moment, and just to do that I'm just taking the bluey, cutting off my pieces of bluey here. Bluey is well past its time now, I think. Just trying to trying to get as much as I can off it. There we go. That can come off as well. Chuck away the crap bit. So heads up there. Pieces of squid up there. Just gonna cut that bit like that. Cut it like that. Fold it over. So I'm just going to take the bluey and fold it back over so the fleshy part is on the outside. Yeah, I'm going to cut our squid just to lay on the other side to bulk it out a bit. Wrap that on like that to make a little cocktail bait. And there we have our squid and bluey baits. So I'm going to make those up now, just so I'm ready to go. Once the tide turns, hopefully things will kick off and we can pick up some more fish. Right, so there we have it folks, baits are ready to go. There we go, bluey and squid combinations. Let's give it a go and see if the fish take a fancy to that. Right, so there's a fish that is absolutely loving my bait tonight. It's a shame it's not the target fish, but hey, we're catching fish and that's all that matters. So another dogfish there, taking on the old bluey. God, they like the bluey. I think bluey might be the dogfish's new favourite bait. Straight in the scissors, get him unhooked, get him back in, and I really hope on the turn of the tide we try and catch something else. I don't mind catching dogs, but you know, there we go, what can we do? Right, so Cliff's into his first dogfish there. There we go. I think it's going to be a dawn of the dogfish night tonight. There we go. But there we go then guys, Karl's into the action with his dogfish there. It's the night of the living dogfish tonight, I think. There we go. Nice one, Karl.
Thank you very much, Jay.
Cheers, pal.
Yes, my first one for the evening. Get in there.
Right, and so the bites continue. It's getting really cold now. Really cold. Temperature's dropped considerably. It's good to see everyone catching as well, which is nice. Just like something else now. There we go. What will it be? Place your bets now. Let's take a look and find out. Right guys, so we're currently dogfish at plenty at the minute. It is dogfish city here. Oh man. We've got about another hour of the session left. We're now into the flood now. I'm hoping we can pull out a ray. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Giving it everything we can possibly do tonight. So I'm really gunning to try and bag myself another ray. It'll be absolutely awesome, and it'll make this evening really special. If one of us catches one, that'll be absolutely great. Yeah. Yeah. I've just reeled in that last one you saw with the bites, and nothing at all. Nothing, absolutely nothing. So yeah, there we go. Just keep plugging on and keep trying to get a fish. I hope we catch a fish that isn't a dogfish tonight. It'd be interesting to see if one of us catches something other than a dogfish. But I think that at the moment there's just so many of them out there. It's just hard to get through them to try and catch the other fish. Then again, are the rays here? Are we in the right location? Who knows? Who knows? Right, so the dogfish onslaught continues. Cliff's just had another one. Karl's just had another one. And I've just hit a snag, so I'm just sorting out a new rig now. It's all ready to go. There we go, all ready to go. We'll get that one out and see if I can get a dogfish too. Right, well I can't seem to break through them at the minute. Another one there. Hook straight in the scissors again. There we go. On the bluey. Bluey and squid. There we go. Let's get him back in. Look at those eyes. I like dogfish. They're pretty cool. Bit of weed coming in on the line as well now. So I'm down to my last two bluey heads. Can I get anything other than a dogfish? Right folks, the last bait is out in the water now. I've put a bluey head. I was going to say mackerel then. I put a bluey head out as far as I can get it. And we're going to see if it brings us in the target fish. Right guys, so that is it for another week's session. Dawn of the dogfish tonight, I think we can call that session. Yeah, pretty, I don't know really, when I look back at it now, I think, is there anything I could have done any different? And the answer is probably no. We gave it our best shot. We threw a ton of bluey into the sea and had quite a few dogfish this evening. For the lads fishing either side of me, dogfish as well. If we had stayed slightly longer to the top of the tide, would it make a difference? Possibly, who knows? We fished it 3 hours up in the end, so it's now about 1 o'clock in the morning. So low tide was 10, 11, 12, 1, yeah, 3 hours. So we fished it 3 hours up, we gave it our best shot, and sometimes that's all we can do really, but you know, onwards and upwards to the next one. It was great meeting Karl as well, who was down here. just for a week on his holidays. He's had great fun fishing on the pier and off the beach as well, and we fished with him tonight. So yeah, cheers for coming down this evening, Karl, and fishing with us. It's been really nice to meet new friends as well. That's what it's all about as well sometimes, getting out, having some fun, having a good chat with the lads, and as I always say, guys, the fish is always a bonus. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.